Thank you and good afternoon. This is Sam Braun for Sam's Forging Room. Mizzou has had a great season, and we'll get ready to play Alabama next week. The Tigers won over UMass easily. It didn't cover the points, 42. It made glorified scrimmage look a little better, but still not great. Mizzou gets a full test against Alabama. Mizzou to host. It'll be Eli Drinker's biggest game to date since joining the Tigers. The first job may be available for Eli Drinker's Ole Miss, but they've been talking about Lane Kiffin since Eli Drinkwood said he's a weird guy. Yes, himself said he's a weird guy. That's a thing. That's a thing you'll need to worry about as the Tigers coach will Drinkers leave. More on the Tigers in Alabama next week. Kansas Jayhawks after a tough loss to Cincinnati, 37-34. Kansas will be on the road. UCF will come calling. That will be the great game. I was wrong about the preview UCF Kansas State game. We'll see the UCF Kansas game. Date, time, Saturday, October 4th, 6:30 p.m. This will be the second meeting ever between UCF and Kansas. The first one was in 2023 when Kansas won 51-22. UCF's quarterback Traven Johnson suffered an upper body injury late in last week's game, but later returned. For the upcoming Kansas game, UCF opens a Big 12 home slate under the lights against Kansas UCF. 2-3 and 1-1 in the Big 12 is Kansas State. The Wildcats are coming off a 34-20 win. Chris Kleiman emphasized while the team brought energy, the physicality, there's still too many explosive plays being allowed by Kansas State. Efficiency, the Wildcats defense has struggled against the run, giving up significant run rushing yards. They'll play Baylor, who are 3-2. Baylor offense has been one of the most prolific units in the conference. Quarterback Saul Robinson has produced strong numbers this season, often much of the offense alone. Their defense consistently has been vulnerable, especially against the explosive plays and runs. In the recent win over Oklahoma State, 45-27, Baylor generated 612 yards offense. My predictions, according to JACKFLAHERTY, given what we know, Baylor's offense is potent and Kansas State's defense is a weakness. Kansas State has to get more consistency from the production and limit Baylor's explosive plans. The run game and turnovers are deciding factors. I'll lean towards Baylor. A plausible final matchup. 34-28. This is according to ChatGPT. Boise State enters the 2025 season against Mountain West in their final year before joining the Pac-12. Offense quarterback Maddox Madsen returns, but star Ashton Gentry left for the NFL. The line brings 4 starters through the left guard. Concerns tight end strength. Defense linemen, linebackers Marco Newton and Andrew Simmons lead the strong front seven. Secondary struggled last year, but must improve. Big question: can they really replace Gentry, production, fixed passes, defense, and keep them at the line solved? Outlook at 3-1, they positioned to control the Mountain West, but faces a pressure to finish strong in the season. This is according to ChatGPT. Notre Dame hosts Boise State in South Bend. Notre Dame has a strong running game, efficiency, quarterback play, defense. Boise State's quarterback Maddox has been sharp off the offseason offense balance, but the red zone defense has been penalized. Keys to Notre Dame attack, Boise State front projection, and turnover margin. Outlook: Notre Dame is favored by 17-20, likely score 38-24. That's local schools in the school that my fans are interested in. We'll talk more on Saturday. Number 3, Penn State will play versus number 6, Oregon. Number 18, Florida State versus Miami. Number 3, Kentucky, Georgia. Vanderbilt, Alabama. Vanderbilt 16, Alabama 10. They square up at 2:30 ABC. In baseball, the Guardians even the series at Game 3 will be tomorrow at 12. Jack Flaherty will go for the Tigers, and Sadie Glenn will go for the Guardians. Game time 12 o'clock, 1 Eastern. Game 3, Cubs and Padres are currently playing. The Padres lead that game 3-0. Bottom of the ninth as the Cubs bat. That looks like that series is headed to Game 3, which means Darvish will go for the Padres. The Cubs are undecided. Scores Boston Red Sox over the Yankees 3-1 for a series. It's 1-0. With the bases loaded, Aroldis Chapman struck out, fine drive, and a strikeout. The former Royal has been something else this year. The Red Sox will have Brian Bello on the mound for the Red Sox, and Carlos Rendon will go for the Yankees. Game time is at 5:05 and 6:05 Eastern. The Dodgers scorched the Reds in Game 1 10-5, but had a lead of 8-0. Dodgers' Shohei Ohtani hit 2 home runs. One went over 450 feet. The Dodgers will play the Reds again tonight. Zach Leader will go for the Reds. Yoshima Yatomo will go for the Dodgers. Game time tonight at 8 Central and 9 Eastern and 6 PDT. That's baseball. And that is Sam on Sports.